Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I'm back with How to Kill a Kit with Style layout share for January. So as you guys know, this month we have themed kits, and this month's themed was coffee or warm and cozy drinks, however you wanted to take it, because I know some people didn't drink coffee. But this one, I'm just gonna go through the layouts really quick and I'll go over what I have left over. If you remember, this was a layout from the very end of December that I ended up pulling stuff from my kit to use. So I just wanted to include it because I ended up throwing in this freckled fawn kit into my kit that you wouldn't have seen in the kit share because I ended up doing that afterwards. But this is basically using some wood grain from my kit and then the the freckled fawn mini kit I got for Black Friday. So I just wanted to include it because the chipboard, puppy hearts, these leaves, and the paper ended up, all the leftovers were tossed into the kit for this month. The first actual page I made for this month was this one. I wanted to dive into some of the more difficult papers and difficult things. I used this little coffee cup die cut, some of the trim, some of the vellum, paper clips. I ended up throwing these little tabs into my kit after the fact as well. So you'll see some of those pop up. This glitter frame I found and decided to add into my kit last minute. So lots of old stuff from my stash being used this month I was very happy about. So this one was pretty simple. Got one of the big paper bags used up, and just a lot of random old stash. So a paper clip here. These were enamel dots from, I think it was Pink Paisley's Auburn Lane. I think it came in a little embellishment pack, and I've had those for a while too, so glad I got those used up. This was using a lot of stuff from the Cosmopolitan side of my kit. I had a lot of Prima Marketing and then some leftover Cosmopolitan. So I used the swan paper, used this leftover frame from the Freckled Fawn kit, some more of that trim. I got one of the acrylic, I guess you'd call that, coffee cups used up because I really this month wanted to use this whole pack that I had. Some vellum, some Felicity Jane puppies, the other two vellum stars. So at this point I've used all the vellum stars. I'm getting a ton of the scraps used up as well that I had in this kit to use, as well as the leftover photo corners from that Freckled Fawn kit. This one, again, using a lot of the Cosmopolitan with the globe and the brick print. Got another paper bag used up, pulled in some craft tags from my stash. Got two more acrylic pieces from that coffee cup kit that I bought, another tab, another paper clip, and I even pulled in one of these frames from my stash that is also really old. So there's that one. This one was Prima Marketing background, but this is the Felicity, not Felicity Jane, I keep saying Felicity Jane, the Freckled Fawn leftover kit. So I basically got the rest of the paper scraps, a lot of the chipboard, and I even used this little flare I threw in that I was hoping I'd get used up this month. So this one was a lot of fun because lots of scraps. I pretty much just used the rest of the Freckled Fawn stuff that I had, but I thought it was super pretty. And then all of these so far were very pink, so I wanted to dive into the more neutral side of my kit, especially with it being coffee themed. I thought we needed some more of those like brown and cream type layouts. So I used another paper bag, a lot of scraps on this one. This is mostly all scraps, but I got a ton, if not all of the cork pieces I had in my kit used up just on this page. So I had these XOs, the I Heart You, and this little heart one, and I just was happy that I got all of them used up. I think it looks very warm and cozy with the cream and brown monotone. So there's that one. Another more neutral layout, I got the corrugated cardboard 12 by 12 used up. I got a coffee filter used up, which you guys know I struggled this month. I threw these into my kit and experimented with them every which way before I finally just used it as it was, as the circular element. But I'm so happy I got a coffee filter used up. Some more scraps, another one of those frames from my kit. I got one of the wood veneer coffee cups used up with a bunch of the other wood veneer stuff I threw in. Got my fuzzy trim used up. And yeah, happy with this one as well. This was for Stretch the Sketch, so this was sketch based. And then this one I actually didn't use my kit for because it was for scrap 5 and the elements required that I use some other stuff from my stash. So, but I still threw it in because I made sure, even though I wasn't using the kit I was using for this month, I got a coffee cup on here. So I still wanted to show you guys that even the off kit page I did this month, I tried to stay on theme. But this one was just documenting a college sushi night we did, and this was also using some really old stash. So happy with this one too, even though it kind of doesn't go with the rest of the stuff. Here's another very scrap heavy layout. I used the gutted portion of that corrugated cardboard from that other layout. Lots of scraps. I used the sticker word from the Cosmopolitan kit, another one of those tabs, a sticker from the Premium Marketing Lavender collection, some more of these leaves from Freckled Fawn, this trim from Felicity Jane I had thrown in, another coffee cup, and this little tassel I tried to use all month long, finally got used up, another paper clip. So just using lots of stash, and a lot of the stuff I was trying to use up this month I got used up on this one, so very happy. And then this is some more Prima Marketing based stuff, lots of scraps with whatever I had left over from Prima Marketing. I found this light pink velvet trim in my stash and decided to throw it in as well because it went with the color scheme, so I got that used up. I made a shaker pocket with some sequins from the Auburn Lane embellishment pack, so I just got lots of sequins on here. This piece is a leftover from Prima Marketing, so I got that used up. So just lots of scraps again, but very happy, and it was fun to experiment with another shaker pocket. I feel like I haven't done a shaker pocket in a while. So super cute. And then this one is for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. I used a sketch for this one as well for my inspiration. Used this film strip from Ronnie, got another coffee cup, 2 coffee cup pieces from that acetate pack, another tab, another piece from, actually these as well are leftovers from that Prima Marketing kit that I used. Some more corrugated cardboard. I had a scrap of this pink, so I wanted to make sure I used it. I pulled in some more wood grain from that paper pad too, just as another more neutral paper to use, but that turned out cute too, I think. I'm so happy you got so many of these coffee cups used up. And then this last one, again, I kind of went off the kit because I needed to use a small paper pad that I didn't include in my kit this month. But I did use the Pink Paisley Auburn Lane, which I thought still went with the cozy theme. There were some coffee and tea icons in that kit, even though I didn't get them on this page, but I'm including it because I pulled the wood grain in from that wood grain paper pad. And so this was kind of an extra as well. But glad I got this one used up. I really like the new collaboration we're doing on the 3rd Saturday of every month. We're trying to use up our smaller paper pads, which is good because I ignore mine. But those are all the layouts I made this month, and so I'm very, very pleased. I was worried this would be a tricky kit just with the theme, but I'm happy I got all of that done. So as far as leftovers go, this is what was originally in here. There's a couple paper clips, one more wood veneer coffee cup. I have my die, obviously, that is reusable. I only have one die cut left in my kit. So this was just a leftover from the Rose Quartz Prima Marketing collection. And I only have one more trim left, which I thought was pretty good because I had quite a bit of trim in my kit this month, and only one more word sticker left from the Cosmopolitan collection. So that's kind of the embellishment that's left over, minus the stuff I threw in after the fact. So I still have 2 chipboard pieces from that Freckled Fawn kit. I still have 3 or 4 of these leaves from that Freckled Fawn kit. And I still have just a handful of these little tabs I threw in after the fact too, but I actually got quite a few of these used up as well. So there's that. I also have the puffy hearts from Freckled Fawn, which I didn't really throw these into the kit, but I had them set aside if I wanted to use them. And then I still have a lot of the Prima Marketing Lavender collection, but I kind of thought I would because this is much more purpley than the pink tones I was using, but I did get, I think, a sticker used off of this. And then this is the tile sheet I used a lot this month. I used a lot of the yellow gold and the rose gold, so I was pleased I dug into that some more too. As far as paper goes, I have a bit, but I'm surprised how much I got used up because of how much I started with. I think I used all of the rose quartz I had left. There may be a couple scraps over here, but this paper pad is done, which is nice. I have one sheet from the Amelia Rose collection and one, I forget which collection this was. It might be Amelia Rose as well, but two 12 by 12s. And then just scraps. I have a couple of these 8.5 by 11s, but I had a lot of these this month that I threw in from my stash. But these go with almost any collection, so I'm not too mad about that. I'll get them used up. But just scraps of everything else. Scraps of those vellum pieces, scraps of this polka dot. This is rose quartz, Amelia Rose. This is Cosmopolitan scraps. And then this random piece from my stash that I thought might get used up this month. But I think because I had a lot of paper this month to use, and I ended up pulling in two 12 by 12s from my stash for the wood grains. So I don't think it's too bad. Definitely more than I normally have left over, but I started out with a lot. So this was a really fun month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow because we have a brand new kit with a new theme. And I don't want to tell you what the theme is next, but I'm very excited about my kit. So I'll see you tomorrow with that, and then we'll get playing with that kit for February. Make sure you check out everyone else's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.